productive. That's how Solomon Islands Prime Minister Manasseh Sogavare described his visit to East China's Jiangsu province. And the first stop for the country's prime minister was the Jiangsu Academy of Agricultural Sciences, one of the leading research institutes of its kind in China. The prime minister visited experimental fields of corn and rice, learning about the different varieties. Earlier this year, an agricultural cooperation center between China and the Pacific Island countries was announced at the academy. The center is expected to be completed in 2025 and will cooperate with Pacific Island countries in breeding tropical crops, fisheries, machinery, and the training of talent. The second stop for Prime Minister Sogavare was the Jiangsu Provincial Construction Group, which is currently working with Solomon Islands National University. The project to build dormitories began in June last year and will be completed soon. It'll be used as the Games Village for the Seoul 2023 Pacific Games to be held in November. The Prime Minister says the project is also playing an important role in enhancing the university's capabilities of attracting students from other Pacific Island countries. He calls it an example of China's global development initiative.
We are encouraged by the vision of the state country and the global development initiative to take everyone together, small island countries to move them together, leave no one behind in the country, takes that they very seriously.
The Prime Minister also visited NARI Group. It's an electric power research institute belonging to China's state-grade company. It's also one of the biggest suppliers of electrical power equipment in China and an active player in the global power industry. Chinese President Xi Jinping recently visited the group, learning about its efforts to achieve major scientific and technological breakthroughs. The last stop on Prime Minister Sogavare's visit was a suburban village at the foot of a mountain that's developed the traditional tea culture, increasing local incomes sixfold over the past decade. The Prime Minister learned about how the revitalization of the village, personally enjoying the local tea culture.
I think this is probably one of the models that we see now, that after lifting them up from absolute poverty, you can sustain them by this model. It is just a fantastic.
Chinese Premier Li Qiang said on Monday that China is willing to expand cooperation with Solomon Islands in various sectors, including trade and investment, infrastructure, agriculture, and tourism. And Prime Minister Manasseh Sogavare's visit to Jiangsu aims to promote cooperation in these areas. On Friday, he will be heading to South China's Guangdong province before wrapping up his visit to China. Wu Bin, CGTN, Nanjing, Jiangsu province.